Hello everyone and welcome to a brand new video here on UMadBroz to celebrate getting to 150 subscribers. Obviously I've been uploading a lot more frequently over the last week or so. I can believe this is the 5th video since reaching 150 subscribers. We are now on 153. I do not know why I'm talking so fast today. I will slow it down a bit. But yes, today I'm bringing you guys 3 different out of the map locations that I have discovered on Borderlands 2. One of them I believe I've shown on the channel before, but I will go over it again. I'll not be showing most of the cool stuff you can find out there. I will let you guys obviously explore for yourself. That is the whole mystery of getting out of the map. I do know of about 8 or 9 different maps you can get out of very easily, and by out I mean fully out. Like, you can walk around, you can do whatever, you can just leave, you can go under all the stuff, see other things, you can go to other maps from this map. Of course, when we are in the dust. I found this one literally yesterday. I was playing a 2-player with my brother, the other YouTuber on this channel, and I just thought this is one of the few maps I have not found an out of the map for, like in the campaign. I wonder how easy it'd be to get out of the map, and no joke when I say it took me about 5 seconds. I do not know how this has not been patched. I've never seen any other YouTuber do this before. It is the most simplest thing. It takes about 10 seconds to do after spawning in. I'll just kill all these spider ants so I can show it you without interruptions. Good. Pretty much you just drive left the second you leave Ellie's garage, walk next to this turret. I can't remember if it was left or right. I did it the other day. I believe it was right. And then you simply just... wait, I don't know if it was there or not. You just drop down and pull back as hard as you can, and then boom, you're out the map, and then you can walk. I know that may seem a bit too simple, but literally just drop down to the right of the turret and just pull back against the cliff face until you hit the floor. And then you can walk for quite a while. I walked for about half an hour until eventually the death barrier did kill me. You can find quite a few cool things under here, like underneath of all the places, obviously in the dust. You can go underneath the Hyperion Friendship Gulag under here. You can go underneath generally all that. You can walk off. I mainly just walked that way, went past all those spiky rocks, got into that mountain over there, and then the death barrier did indeed kill me in the end. Now I will... for part 2 of this, most likely I've gone back on my PS4 and sent my level 72 Siren across so I can get the fleet skill, which will obviously make showing this monumentally easier, because I could just razz this with 110% sprint speed and it would make it so much easier. But yes, I'm not going to show much more of this. I'll let you guys explore for yourselves. I'll show you guys just how to get out of multiple maps. I might throw in a bonus one because I just thought of like 2 more places that I could show in this video. I'm going to show 3 or 4 per episode of this. I can probably make about 3 or 4 episodes of this. Leave in the comments which one from the list you guys want to see out the maps of. But I can do the Dust, Sanctuary, Iridium Blight, the Bunker, the Ancient Dragons Arena, kind of the big raid boss arena from not District Peak. Tiny Tina's Assault on Dragon's Keep, that 4 Dragon Arena. I found a pretty cool at the map there. Where else is there? Trying to think. The Jack and Stein Arena from the end of the Sir Hamlock DLC. There's a pretty short but pretty cool at the map there. Frostburn Canyon, I'm pretty sure I'll be showing that one in this video. I know of a place there. Southern Shelf, I know how to get way out of that. You can walk really far out of that one as well. I know quite a few. I just one week I was like, I wonder if I can find the out of the maps, and it's a lot easier than you think. Most YouTubers just show out the maps like this as well, but I don't know what that point was supposed to be, but yeah, it's actually a lot easier than you think to get that. Just go to any cliff face and just try to break the game, do grenade jumps, do everything. As Krieg, it's not as easy to grenade jump. That's why I don't know if I can show the Frostburn Canyon one as Krieg, because you've got to grenade jump quite hard to get to where you got to get to. And then yeah, I'll leave it round about here for this one, then I'll go to the next location. Let me just save and exit. Okay, next location is Iridium Blight. I think I'll do all this in one shot just to show you guys. There's no kind of, I don't know, cheat engine or whatever. I don't know how I'm going to cheat a PS4 Pro, but I don't know. Yeah, a wonderful swig of my drink. So yeah guys, there is about 9 to 10 places I can think of off the top of my head. I'll look at the fast travel now and see if I can think of any more where I know how to get out of the map. There are quite easy ones. The Iridium Blight one can be a bit fiddly. If you get it wrong, you can die before getting out the map. A lot of the other ones, like the bunker and stuff, it's quite easy to do and you can just go anywhere. The bunker one's probably my favourite. You can get out of the map, you can go to Terramorphous Peak from the bunker, and you can find Terramorphous because obviously he spawns really far distance, but he's completely hollow, you can walk inside him. It's really cool. I will probably show the bunker in this video maybe, or I'll leave that for another video, I don't know. since we just did 2 bunker-esque videos, I might not show it in this video. Iridium Blight I will show though. It's nice and simple. You just get a car and ramp off the map in a certain way, and bish bash bosh, you are out of the map. Now I've just got to remember the exact location. It's been a few months since I've done this out of the map, so I've just got to remember the exact position you've got to be at. I have obviously changed this to playthrough 1 on a random level Krieg. On my PS4 Pro I do not have a character back to 72 yet. I have had almost every character to 72 on the normal PS4 version. But I do not currently have that PS4 on me, so I will have to go get that and show you guys the thing. I don't know why I killed them. It would have been a really underleveled. Bada boom. Okay, I believe it is over here. Yes, it's there. Okay, now I can't remember if it's the left or the right hand side of this. But if you ramp really, really hard up there, you can get out of the map just like that. You just ram as hard as you can into that wall. Never mind, there appears to be a stupid warloader getting in the way. And the turret. Ramp. Come on, make it. Yeah! So yeah, you just ramp, aim for the general corner of that rock. You can drive it here, and this one's much easier out the map because you can take your car. I did try and get my car to the dust, but the car dies when it gets even near the edge of the cliff. But you can drive pretty much anywhere you want on this, but there is actually a really cool launch glitch. You can drive anywhere. Out here, there's a lot of cool stuff to look at, but if you drive towards that lava wall, you do eventually get thrown really hard through the surface of the map, and like that, I did not even see that coming. You just get thrown. So that general direction, unless you go around that kind of big open bit, you do get thrown really, really hard like that. So guys, that is the 2 out of the maps I want to show at the start of the video. I might show, I can't think, this is a very well coordinated video as you can see. I don't know what place to show next. I could show the bunker. I have multiple really cool ones, the shove and shelf ones similar to these 2, where you can just get out of the map and fully walk. I think I'll just show out the map walkie ones in this video, and then the next video, part 2 or 3 or how many parts I do of this, will be more like showing you guys less cool out the map, just ways to just generally get out the map, even though you probably just fall to your death. Like the one in Jack and Stein's arena, you do just plummet to your death. It's just a wall, which isn't a wall that you walk through, and then you just fall and die. There's a few feet of floor you can walk through, but other than that, you do just die. Okay, I'm going to cut now to when we are in the bunker's place. Now, I have already shown one of the cool aspects on this in an older video. There is a video entitled, it's about 30 or 40 videos back, called like how to re-enter Marcus's storage room. Now this glitch does allow you to re-enter the storage room, but spoilers for that video, the chests do not actually respawn, so you can get back in the storage room, and it is really cool because that is like a shortcut to get back to Sanctuary and stuff, but it does actually glitch your game. Well, it doesn't glitch your game, it just makes it so the chests don't respawn when you go in there. It would have been a really cool chest farm, but using the method I'm about to show now, you can get back in the storage room, but one thing I do not remember, I don't think I showed in that video, you can actually use the same method to get down there, but without jumping all the way down, turn around and walk through one of the walls, and then you can just leave and get out of the map. You can walk around here when it's not fully spawned in, so all this is like really badly rendered, because obviously you can see from up there, you can see all this down here, and you can see Terramorphous Peak and all that, and Terramorphous is in his peak, and you can just generally see all around the map. But obviously you'd never be able to get there, but with this glitch you can get there, you can walk around them. Terramorphous is completely hollow, like there's a bunch of really cool things. You can walk around down here, it's really badly textured, but getting to this bit does require many a grenade jump. It is quite hard to get to. But yeah, you can walk around all around over there. Terramorphous is somewhere in one of those directions. Because I'm going to cut now to when we are in... Actually, should I even cut? It took me probably about 2 or 3 minutes to get there. I don't know if I'll cut, I'll see how long the video is, and if it's not too long then I'll have a cut. But again, I'm going to have to save this clip now anyway, so it will most likely jump about 10 seconds anyway. Let's just kill that really hard constructor. I don't remember what grenades you have on this account. Whoa, they're like longbows. Right, okay, we are nearly at Control Core Angel. Yep, not really much else to say, we are almost here. But yes, this is a very easy out the map to do. It is roughly similar to the dust one. This one there is a slightly higher chance of dying or getting completely stuck and having to save and quit. But if you just follow the route I take, I'm most likely going to mess up on my first try now just because I've said it's easy to. But yeah, you can get stuck and you can die because it is a bit more fiddly of a drop if you bang off the side of one of the rocks. You can just get... Oh no! Just... Bit midget there. Wonderful look. Okay, let's get this out the map done. It's right near the start. You don't need to kill the bunker or any of that if you don't want to. You just spawn in and go on the left. Let me have a look. I don't quite remember. I always remember it when I see it, but I never remember it when I'm like not looking at it. It's next to some walls, some like little railings. I believe it's up here. It's always weird when you forget something when you initially look at it. Not that one. Wait, I'm getting caught on. It's this one, I remember that. Yeah, so it's this one right here, just right of this kind of plant. The next kind of hexagon along from the vendors, you get... Hang on, let's just get rid of him, rude. You see this bit here, and then we're aiming for that rock right there, the kind of sticky outy bit. Now, if you bang off the side of that, you will never get there, but you just fall, and then that is all you need to do. That is the tricky bit. And then you just walk around this kind of pillar, and you can just walk straight through this rock. And then, if I recall, if you go too far down there, you will get stuck. The out of the map, well, the back into the storage room, you obviously just follow the elevator shaft down and walk through the elevator shaft, and then you can just re-enter through the portal, and then bish back bosh, you're out there. I'm trying to fully remember where the out of the map is to get fully out to the other things. I think I may have just jumped a tad bit too far down, I'm not quite sure. Make sure you don't fall down any of those holes, otherwise you are stuck forever. You are just perma-stuck in those holes. We may end up getting perma-stuck in one of these holes right now, actually. Oh, jeez. Trying to remember this is a very big problem. Do I even have a rocket launcher to kill myself? Oh yeah, rockets don't affect it, do they? Well, that's an interesting guess. Okay, I've shown you guys how to get generally out of the map to that bit. I'm just trying to fully remember where the specific wall is you walk through to actually get to the cool out that where you actually just drop down and you go through the floor. I fell too far that time, that's the problem. I usually do this with grenade jumps. It doesn't make it any easier with grenade jumps, you can do it easily without grenade jumps. But I usually just blast myself to the bit where you go, but I can't fully remember the route to get there when you don't grenade jump. There are multiple ways you can get out here though. Thank God, this is the Handsome Collection. If you guys didn't know, Borderlands 2, the Handsome Collection, is going to be the monthly game on PSN, along with, I believe, Sonic Mania in June. So yeah, in a week or two we shall have that. That is a wonderful thing. Obviously I already have Handsome Collection, so I'm a bit disappointed it's a game I already have, but I'm really happy for those of you. And also, if you guys didn't know, big news in Borderlands 2 community, there is in fact a new DLC coming out for Borderlands 2. It was very unexpected, it's just a surprise DLC they're dropping on us. It's called like the Siege of Sanctuary, or the Raid on Sanctuary, I don't quite remember the name. Well, I've never actually walked and looked at that before. That is cool. Oh my god, it's the bunker door, but like the back of it. Huh. I've never actually fully looked at it before. Oh. So try your best not to fall too far, otherwise you will be stuck with it. Wait, is that it? That looks like it. There we go. And as long as we don't die by the death barrier, we should just be out. But I'm sadly not quite sure if I did this right. Wait, I believe I did. Okay, there we go. So just follow whatever I did there. I've completely forgot. That wasn't the way I usually do it, but that is another way of doing it. You can go absolutely anywhere. It's probably my favourite out of the map just for how much cool stuff there is to look at. You can go all the way to Terramorphous Peak, and Terramorphous is actually there. You can go inside all these cool skeletons. If I was my Siren, I would just boost around here with the fleet skill. It would make it monumentally easier. But as you can see, there is a lot to look at over. There's loads of hills to climb. There's you can walk back around and get up to the, as you can see, the bunker's really small from up here. He doesn't look anywhere near as big when you're this far away from him. I wonder if the bunker will, like, actually try and attack me down there. He does! He throws, like, I usually kill the bunker and I do this. He actually, like, somewhat tries to fight you, doesn't he? I wonder if he'll, like, fly to me and hover over me. Or is this only set attack positions up there? Yeah, his attack positions up there. I know it's flame, but let's just use it anyway. Hi, bunker. Hope you don't mind. I'm just chilling down here. There's not a lot point me killing him as I won't ever see his loot. It's just fire at will. Die, bunker. There you go. Bunker's being intimidated. But yes guys, that is it for part 1 of this video. I'll keep it to roughly 3 out the maps per video, then I can split this into 3 parts. Part 2 will most likely be Sanctuary, Southern Shelf and Frostburn Canyon maybe. Part 3 I should have my all the counts back, so I should be able to do the Dragon's Peak kind of thing, because you can't really Grenade Jumpers Krieg. You need to, I do believe the Gunzerker is the only one you can do it with easily. You need to do like double grenade jumps so you blast yourself even further, or double bada boom launches, whichever one you want to do. God, let's see if the bunker's in this death position. Yep. Yay. He could drop a legendary up there and I would never know. It's what the bunker looks like when he's dying from a different side. Ah, beautiful. But yes guys, that has been this video. Part 3 will most likely be the kind of the more obscure ones, like the add-ons. So the Dragon's Peak out of the maps, the Sir Hammerlock's Hunt out the maps. I'm trying to think what other ones I know of. The Southern Shelf one does require you to be on an earlier playthrough than what playthrough you're on, so you can actually survive the ice. There is a Caustic Caverns one, I do believe, but I had no idea how I did it. I remember I just got out the map and kept walking for ages. If you change it to playthrough one when you obviously don't die in the corrosive, then you can go out quite far. But that's pretty much what the Southern Shelf one is, but there is obviously a death barrier where you fall and die. But yeah, there is a cool outmap I found in the Southern Shelf where you kind of walk around Captain Flint's ship instead of into the ship, and you kind of just walk through like a rock, and you can just walk for miles and miles without dying, as long as you're on playthrough 1, so you don't like freeze to death obviously. But yeah guys, that is it for this video. I hope you all enjoyed. Stay tuned to the channel for part 2 and 3 of this over the next week or 2. Hope you're all enjoying the 150 sub special for now. We have been going up quite a lot of subscribers during the 150 sub special. I started on 150, I believe we are now on 153. Maybe we'll be on 154 or even 5 by the time this week ends and the subscriber specials are over. I do not know, but there will be 1 or 2, maybe even 3 or 4 more videos in the subscriber special within the next few days, so stay tuned for those. I will be doing a full review on Blood and Truth VR, on why it is my new personal favourite VR game of all time, and I'll be backing it up with like footage, but it will obviously contain quite hefty story spoilers, because I'll most likely do the review while playing through one of my favourite missions in the campaign. So if you guys don't want the spoilers, obviously do not watch that video. It will be titled something like the best PSVR game, or what is the best PlayStation VR game, something along those lines, and it will be based on Blood and Truth. I may even give a mention and talk about Astrobot for a few minutes, because that was my favourite VR game for the last like year it's been out, until the Blood and Truth came out, and I am even going for the platinum on Blood and Truth. And it's been out like a week and I'm already about 70% to the platinum. I've completed over half the campaign, collecting all collectibles. I'm on the second half of the campaign now. Once I've found all collectibles, there's only a few more bits and bob trophies I need to pick up, like doing mission stuff, and then I will have the platinum, which will be a 0.1% platinum, which will be good. I'll be one of the first people ever to have that platinum. But yes guys, stay tuned to the channel and I'll see you all in the next video, but for now, peace. Hope you all enjoyed.